Okay, my name is Jeff. I'm with the sales department here at IDX Broker. Been here for a little over 3 years. Today we're going to cover hyperlocal community landing pages. So what we're going to do is we're going to do them a couple of different ways. With our system, it's going to be called creating a saved link. We're also going to create a predefined search using widgets to show you how to add it, to grab the script, to be able to put it into a blog post, to put it into a page that you want to host on your own servers, depending on how you guys want to do it. We'll also dive into the Polygon searches. Keep in mind, Polygon search is platinum only. And then we'll also do another one for more of like a just listed, so you can have a special page or a special widget area for stuff that's like newly on the market, because that's always a good thing to have like prominent on your website. So to get started, let's hop right on in. So I'm on my demo account. You can go take a look at it if you want. It is my name, jefftrue.com. It's kind of a mess occasionally because I'm doing these webinars and adding a whole bunch of different stuff. You'll see navigation menus with webinar specific stuff. Today we are going to do hyperlocal community pages. I have chosen 2 areas. One is going to be Thurston, which is in my area here in town. We'll do that with advanced search, searching for that specifically by name. We'll do one drawing around a golf course here in our local area, which you can't actually search by golf courses in my specific area, so this is a great utilization for Polygon. We'll create one for a basic search, and we're going to do it as max days listed, so we want to do it like only showing the newest houses within the last 3 days that hit the market. So let's dive in and take a look at this. So inside of our dashboard, our first one that we're going to take a look at is going to be our Thurston area. There's 2 different options in doing this. You can create an IDX Broker page and add that subdomain page to your website. Or if you already have a website, you've already got a community page, a golf course page, whatever it may be, and let's say you've spent a lot of time, a lot of money, and you have great SEO with this page, I don't suggest creating an IDX Broker page and replacing that page, because you've already done the work, you've already done the paying for those Google AdWords campaigns, whatever it may be. Create a widget and add that to your page. Widgets are crawlable by Google bots, so you do get the SEO value for the content that's displayed on those predefined searches that you're going to add to it. One thing to keep in mind, speaking of SEO, when you set up an IDX Broker account, make sure you set up a custom subdomain, and also in your hosting, you want to create a CNAME record in your registrar. Like I said, a lot of people get excited, they get a new toy, they just want to get it on their website and get up and running. Custom subdomain is where you guys want to set this up with IDX Broker. In here is going to give you all the steps for how to create your custom subdomain, and then you also want to go into your registrar and create the CNAME record. Make sure that's set up correctly. If you have any issues, please reach out to either your developer partner or our developer partner, your developer, or our IDX Broker support team. We will help you get this set up. This is ultimately the way you're going to help draw traffic to your website. For my example website, I just have it on idxbroker.com subdomain, so don't pay attention to my URL. I don't have it done correctly, but it's a good thing because I don't want traffic to my website. So to get started here, what we want to do is, so we're going to start off with creating one with an advanced search for my Thurston area. So we're going to go to Preferences. We want to go to Saved Links and click on Create. Here you can choose what type of a search page you want to use. Inside this drop-down menu is going to give you all the search pages that are available as long as you don't have them hidden. Platinum, you can actually hide pages. So if you don't want people to search, address search, you can get rid of it. By default, you'll come with address, advanced, basic, email update signup, listing ID, map search, and then if you have platinum, you will have standard results for the Polygon tab. For this particular one, we're going to do advanced search. Now basically, if you have any fields available in your advanced search filters, it's going to be able to create a predefined search based off of all the fields that are available from the MLS. You have your default minimum price, maximum price is going to be set up in your account. You can remove them or set them. If you're doing something that's just a broad price range, make sure you remove them. If you are just doing a standard area check, you can also create a ton of these for Thurston Homes for Sale, price 100 to 200. Do another one for 100 to 200, 200 to 300, and you can continue to go. These are great predefined searches. A lot of people do search like that. You're gonna have to think like your locals, the people that you want to draw attention. How do you think they're going to search in your area? Here, if I was to search for a house, I'd be searching for Thurston Homes for Sale, Thurston Real Estate for Sale, Thurston Real Estate, something along those terms, which I'll show you where I'm going to go with that here shortly. So I cleared everything out of here. I want to use just the advanced search filters. If you wanted to, you can specify your city. If you have two separate community subdivisions, same name, two different cities, you can separate that out. This one here is Springfield. It would come up the same either way. I don't have anything else Thurston in here. Or you've got all your advanced search filters. There are kind of two different ways that you can do this. You can actually sort it out by high school. Me knowing my area, if I did high school or if I did area, I'm going to come up with pretty much the exact same results. It may show a few, maybe less than 1% difference. But for this particular one, I want to bring it down to just area. And it's also going to depend on how it's uploaded to the MLS. So I'll click on Thurston. I can add it in here. Now, one thing about doing it with advanced search fields is you can apply many different fields or filters on here. You can add remarks in there, subdivisions. If you wanted to create an entire list, you can narrow this thing down by 10 to 15 of these different advanced search filters, depending on how into a niche area you want to get into. You can narrow down by high school, middle school, elementary, so you can kind of see exactly narrowed down. Whatever you want to do, it is completely up to you. So what I did is I just created, so I'm in Springfield, no minimum, no price, no bed, no bath, nothing else. Straight search for just Thurston Homes. So if you wanted to create this predefined search and you wanted, before you finish building it, is check and make sure you're going to have results for what you have performed. This will open up in a new tab, so it's not going to get rid of what you had. So I can go great. So it's got Springfield, and it's looking like a few things attached to it, no big deal. So it does come back with 107 results. I'm going to go great. I can go finish building this because I know it's going to show up the way I want it to. It's going to pull in results. So I'll close that down. I'm going to go back down over here, and we want to go in and continue on to the next step for creating this predefined search. To start off with, what you're going to do is you're going to create a page title. This one here, I will switch it to Thurston Real Estate for Sale. Now, when you generate a page title, it's also going to automatically drop it down and create your long tail URL for you. So right now, my default URL, because I'm not displayed on a custom subdomain, but on a regular subdomain for IDX Broker, is jefftrue.idxbroker.com. After that, I've got a /I, which is going to indicate that it's a saved link, / and then Thurston-real-estate-for sale. If you want to modify that, you can definitely do that. As far as your custom subdomain, once you have created a custom subdomain, it will stick in here for all your IDX pages. So for instance, if I did like realestate.jefftrue.com /I / and then whatever this long tail URL is that I want. If you want to have a different page title name than the link URL name, all you got to do is go ahead and change it whatever you want to change it to. You can divide them up in two separate names if you will. You can also add individual meta tag descriptions and meta tag keywords. So if you think that it's going to be different, you can add multiple descriptions, keywords, anything you want on here, you can put onto it. You also have the ability to add a custom subheader. So this is where you want to add additional information. So if you have a community page, a golf course page, you can add images, all the text that you want. You can add it in here, so it's going to display all the information about this community that you want to put up here. You can go grab just do a Google for Thurston Homes, whatever it may be. The thing that'll pull up most likely is going to be the high school somewhere. I could take and add this image to there. If you want just standard text, go Google it. You got Wikipedia in there. I'm sure there's going to be other information that you can pull up and add content to this as well. Copy it, paste it, write your own content, whatever you wish. Also with a saved link, if you wanted to go create a YouTube video about that area, you have the ability to create the YouTube, go grab the HTML, the embed code, paste it in here, update it, and you'll actually have a page that's going to have a YouTube video on the top of your results page for that specific area. Anything you put in here, you can adjust it, you can add a hyperlink out of it, whatever it is you want, you can put it all in here. You can make as many adjustments on here as you want. You can adjust your font size, what style it is. We'll go and make it a little bit bigger just so that you can see. So you'll have your custom area as well. We do have the ability to turn off your WYSIWYG. WYSIWYG is what you see is what you get. So right now, unless you don't know, or unless you know code, you can continue to use this. If not, I strongly suggest using WYSIWYG. Let's say you have a multi-user account. You've got an office of 10 agents. If you're building a community page and you want to have one specific agent broker capture all the leads, you can assign this to a specific agent. Just select their name. Any lead that comes in will be directed to them. I'm not going to worry about that for now. And then we're going to click on Save and Manage Links. And now we'll go try to find where this is at. Thurston Real Estate Homes for Sale. I've got it just created on April 5th. I can now go in and preview link. This is what it's going to show. You can see the URL, jefftrue.idxbroker.com/I. It's a save link. Thurston-Real Estate Homes for Sale. All of this is available, and above the results, you're going to see the custom subheader. So if you've got something with a little bit more information that you want, I think I have this one here as an example, which I have content above it. Do I not? Let's try this one here. This is what a custom subheader would look like. So you can add images, you got your title, and then you can go ahead and throw all your text in here. Again, it's going to show your results, where it's out on the map, and all your properties down below it. So that one's very easy to create. Depending on what you're using, if you're using WordPress, you can actually just sync your API and it'll pull over your pages that you developed, which right now if I go back and refresh my plugin options, my API, it'll pull that over. It will take just a moment, but it's going to be available so I can add it to my navigation menu. If you want to just grab that link URL, click on Thurston Real Estate and that preview link, grab this domain, copy this domain, and you can go paste it. You can link it anywhere you want off of that. All right. So the next one we want to do is to create a predefined search with Polygon tools. Now keep in mind this one is platinum only, so we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to go back to the beginning. We're going to go to Preferences, Save Links, and Create one more time. This time, instead of choosing the advanced search page, we're going to go down to our standard results. Next step. Okay, this particular one, I'm going to do it off of a golf course. Mine's going to be right smack in the middle. Going to be an easy one to do. So there are actually two different golf clubs here, or golf courses here. One's a country club, one's just a standard Oakwood golf course, just a public course. We will go ahead and pull in off of the standard public course. And we'll throw a hybrid just so we can kind of see it a little bit closer to get inside of there. So what's nice about these is you're going to have the ability to zoom in as much as you want and really create these polygon search tools. Whatever you use for a layer here is what you're going to see on your page. Our polygon tool is going to be up here. And then we're going to, so now you can click and still move all of this around. So this particular area, we want to make sure we grab all the houses even on both sides of this area. I'm going to start here, and I'll kind of overlap on the other one. So the bottom portion of this one is actually the country club. But we're going to try to focus in on all these ones that are just in the Oakway area. And then we'll go down into here a little bit. So we want to grab, well, here, let's do this. We'll go up. So all the way up here to Cal Young, and then we'll swing over. So you don't have to be too accurate right off the beginning, because you can always go in and make all of your adjustments a little bit later. So, oh whoops, I did this in two separate areas. So one, I was trying to gather properties on the outside. This one here I was trying to do off the road. It didn't work out as much as I wanted to. So we can go back in and click on edit. We want to go in and make changes. So I want to continue to bring all these ones in. This is across the street, but it is still considered part of the Oakway Golf Course. Just take and drag your individual points, and it'll start pulling in all those listings from around that area. And we'll go into here, and then we'll kind of bring it back in a little bit. So once you make all these changes, so we'll bring in just those little bit, we'll call that good there. So you can still take and zoom out. You can still see the highlighted section for everything that you have selected. All the country club homes are down here and over in here, so we'll stick around up in this section for just the Oakway Golf Course. Once you make your changes, select it, and we're going to go ahead and select our, we want to do map. So this way this does stand out a little bit better. So it's going to be green right now. Once you make the changes and apply them to the pages, it will come up blue, so it will change a little bit. Now keep in mind, whatever elevation you have this set at is what it's going to be on your results page. So if you want to zoom out so people can kind of see more of where this is at, you can definitely do that. You can zoom in as tight as you want. So we'll go ahead and zoom out just so we can see what it would look like. So we want to go ahead and grab the RMLS. That's what this one here is particularly with. We want to grab all residential homes. We don't want to worry about minimum price, maximum price, but you can definitely do that. And then how you want to sort it. We'll go newest listings. Click on next step. And again, this is the same thing that we did before, where you can name your page title and all your meta tag descriptions, keywords, and add in your custom subheaders. So I did this one here, Oakway Golf Course Real Estate. Depending on what you want to change the main page title to, as well as your URL, you have all control over that. Your meta tag descriptions, keywords, and once again your custom subheader again. Copy any images, any videos that you want. Keep in mind, videos have to go into the HTML editor. Anything you want. You could even put like contact me, so that your picture's always in there, your contact phone number is always in there. You can always have that information available for your clients so that they are always there. All right, so we'll throw this in here just so you can see it. We'll increase it. Again, you got your WYSIWYG if you can sign it to an agent if you want. And then we will save and manage links just so that we can go double check it. Let's see here, Oakway Golf Course Real Estate, created today. This will tell you what page type that you built this with. So if you've got several different ones, you can definitely change it up anytime. Polygon, click on our preview link. And then again, you can see the polygon on the map. That's the elevation that we had it set at. And all your listings are going to be available. Your custom subheader will be here. Got a question, how do you make search filters show below the custom subheader? So the custom subheader is always going to be up above. These results are typically going to show, depending on what template you're using, if it's going to show this or not. You also have the option on your saved links, your results pages, to display a map up at the top. You can actually disable that so that it does not show the map, depending on what you want to do. It's all personal preference. So perfect. So we've created two different types. One with Polygon tools, just platinum. One that is just advanced search, applying whatever filters that we want. We're going to go create one now for the newest listings. I've already done one like newest listings for this week. Let's just go show how to create a very simple, quick and easy one. It's great to have on your top navigation menu. The easiest thing to do if you're specific to a city, zip code, whatever it may be, you can choose whatever you want of that. Anything you want. If you want to do it by a couple of different zip codes, you can definitely do that. Those are all. You can add many of these. Remove your price ranges. Max days listed, anything you want. 5 days. Results per page, if you want to increase it, you decrease it, you can. Sort it, whatever you want. Newest listings typically is what you want to do on this one. View your results in your new window. 14 results, perfect. I came back with stuff. Close this down, go back into your regular page so you can continue to create this page. Which templates show that filter option? That particular one that I'm using right now is going to be our mobile first templates. That's everything I'm dealing with on mine. That way, don't have to use any mobile wrappers. Everything will fit the phone, tablet, desktop, anything that's going to be. So we'll go down, use next step, and we can do West Eugene homes just listed. Once again, add anything you want on here, create, save, and manage your links, and you're done with that. So those are the biggest three types of search pages, saved links that you're going to create. Advanced search, Polygon, and then we utilize the basic search and doing a max days listed. So now we want to go, let's say, for instance, you've created a landing page already that's on your website. You've already got a lot of traffic, great SEO. You want to add content to it. So I'm going to open up two tabs here and show you an example of what I've done with this one here. So this is Bristol Palm Beach condos. This is an IDX Broker page. It's on jefftrue.idxbroker.com. I've created this page, but let's say you've got that other page where you've already got great traffic, everything you want. This is going to be the same content, but it's going to be shown and displayed differently. So if you take a look at this is actually on jefftrue.com/my Bristol landing page. You can name this page title anything you want. It's housed on your own servers, your own domain. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a widget. Now a widget is going to be just showing one image, and you're going to click to go view that just like you would on a property results page. But this one here is going to be able to show it like on your website. Like I said, these do get SEO, so you will get credit for the widgets that you have embedded on your page. Creating widgets are the exact same thing as creating a page. This time here we're going to go to the Designs, Widgets, and we're going to Create. So let's say we want to create a widget based off of the advanced search filters that we did for Thurston area. This time I'm going to do a little bit differently. I want to create a carousel. A carousel is going to be a number of properties wide, say 3 or 4, depending on what you want. And as you click the arrow, it'll carousel through all of these different properties. You've got a lot of different options that you can do with these. Custom search is going to be going to your search pages, like basic search, advanced search. You can create the one with the polygon. But if you also wanted to create a specific featured properties by agent, you can do that as well. So you can select an agent ID. It'll pull in just their properties. So you can create specific ones. So let's say you have an agent that has their own website, wants to display their own listings on their site. Create this for them, give them the embed script, and they can apply it to it. That way they can keep their own website. They don't have to pay for another an account with us. Keep in mind though, all results and details pages do reside on the primary domain set up with the IDX Broker account. It will return back to the details page of whoever owns this account, whatever domain it's going to be. So this particular one, let's go in and choose our search page for advanced. We've got RMLS. We could be, selecting Springfield if we wanted to, but we're going to keep this one alone. I know it's going to go over there. Let's go Thurston. There it goes. So we got Thurston High School. So it's going to be coming the same, but we're going to go ahead and create it this way. Widget name, you can do the same thing if you want. So we got our widget name. So we've got two different options here, responsive or non-responsive. Strongly suggest using responsive. The widget will automatically fit within the container that's available. If you choose no, you do have to set your width. So sometimes it could be scrunched up a little bit more, maybe not fit the container quite as well. It could overlap when the screen is shrunk down. If you keep it at responsive, as your screen shrinks down, as it goes to a mobile device and it's viewed, it's going to shrink down and view it as well. Maximum number of columns. This is where you choose the number of listings. This is a carousel, keep in mind, how many columns you want wide. So 3 is a good number. Arrow opacity, depending, so on the sides of these, you're going to have a small little arrow for people to click to be able to search through different ones. You also have the option of when somebody clicks on a property within the widget that they can open it up in a new window. We'll go and do yes just so that you can see what it would be like, and we'll build our widget. So you've got two different options here. You've got a preview widget, or you can copy your script right from here. If you do just want to preview the widget, just to make sure it's going to work correctly, it will also generate the script for you as well on this page. So here is your script code. You can copy it in this area too, and then paste it onto another domain, anything you want for this particular thing. So now you can see, since I set it responsive, it is fitting this container correctly. And as the carousel is going to work, it'll just have it so that people can scroll through it. Now we did set it up so that it will open up a new window when a property is clicked. As you can see, very simple, just opens up a new window, takes to the details page. We'll refresh the plugin and it will pull over the widgets if you are using WordPress. It's not instantaneous for that portion of it, pulling over all the information. So to add that to a page that you already have, if it's WordPress, not WordPress, if it's non-WordPress, you're just going to copy the embed script and paste it into one of the pages. If it is going to be done with WordPress, you can go into your widgets area and you'll be able to add these that you have created, hopefully. So right here, IDX Thurston High School Homes. That's the one I just created, so it is showing up here. Let's say we want to go add it into our home top. You got two different options. You can drag and drop it, or you can select where you want it to go. We'll show you the selection. So we want to go home top and add our widget. I'm going to throw it below our text and above our other carousel. You can name the title on these if you want. If not, just save it and it will just start showing properties. Once you apply it to it, you will have to refresh your page, and you'll see here this is going to be using the widget name that I gave it, and then here comes our Thurston one. So we should be showing 3 wide. It's only pulling in 2, so I might have something wrong with mine. So my website's acting a little bit goofy right now, but you can see it's going to give you the carousel just as we had built it. And then if you want to click on one, it's going to take it away over to another page, or a new window, since we did select for that option to happen. Now, as far as like adding this to a blog, I don't think I need to go in and create one just like it. It will show up just as these pages do. I do have an example of my blog with this Bristol Palm Beach one that I did earlier. So this is going to be the page title, and it is going to show the properties in that carousel. So this carousel shows up a little bit different with a blog. This one here has the buttons on the bottom because this is used with the equity, not just the impress. So you can see it's going to cycle through these as well. These ones here I did not choose to open up in a new window, so it's going to keep it on that same window. All right, so I covered all of the save links and the widgets using in a couple of different ways. Is there any questions that I can answer for you guys? All right, I thank you guys for joining me. Again, if you got any questions, reach out to us via phone or email at help@idxbroker.com. Have a great day.